So Philip's one of the top recruiters of A players. It's a big thing. Hugh, talk about the importance of having great people. And the problem with A players is this. I'll put it out there. A player costs more money. You hire a B player, you got to tell them what to do. You hire someone cheaper, that C player, end up doing the work of that. And so there is like, well, this person's the best, but they cost more money, so it's less money for me when the A player actually makes more money. How do I know all this? Because for the first 3 years is the arguments we'd have on a coaching about hiring the best rather than the cheapest. Yeah. So, George.
Sure. And I just continued that whole theme with him as well on his staff. Exactly.
I got Francie. I don't need anybody else.
That was a great decision. Keep making those same decisions.
So George, you and I had this I argued with you. Discussion. Well, everyone knows we need to hire the best people. We know it, but the cost of an A player.
It's not a cost.
Right.
It's the same thing in business. There's everything's cost. If it's the right product, the right person, at this point, the cost is there. You want to hire the best lawyers. You hire the best whatever it is that you.
But that's what he does. He does it for law firms.
So good. Law firms are good. I had a great law firm.
Right. So, so talk about in your case.
The light just went. He finally heard you, George.
So, talk to us about. So you do executive for law firms.
Yeah.
And are we talking about support staff, or are we talking about attorneys?
No, we're talking about partners.
We're talking about partners.
Senior attorneys, yeah.
So by the way, so let me ask you, so getting the best thing, but sometimes isn't there like a culture clash when you're bringing a star attorney into a firm?
It's always a culture clash.
Okay, so talk about.
It's always from where he comes or what he comes in, and understand that a lawyer coming in from the outside is a threat to who's ever there.
So talk about the importance of getting the A player and how to manage that threat, which has got to be.
It's a threat.
Yeah. For some firms, they'll take the risk, and the culture thing is less important than the money. If they see a star player coming in who can bring £2-3 million worth of business, they'll take the star, and the consequences are whatever the consequences are. Other firms would say, we're not going to take the star because he's not going to fit or she's not going to fit, and we don't want the disruption. Because there's a big argument that actually they'll cost you more money than they'll make you if the fit's not there. So it varies on the firm, the culture of the firm, as to what they would do in that situation.
I know it's outrageous, but I've been watching Suits, this series, and especially the last one, but it was very interesting. They bring some top lawyers together, and it's all politics and things like that. And you know what I mean? But also the lawyers draw. They have their own client base as well. I imagine the star attorney brings his own book of clients sometimes, which is very important as well. But here's the thing too. Winning solves a lot of these problems. Sometimes bringing the people, and in a world where firms are consolidating into super firms or mega firms is very important, and you are the absolute best at finding them. So I'm very happy that you're here today, and especially George has that experience being an attorney for.
I've never objected to lawyers making a lot of money.
I have.
Never.
I have when I get the bill.
Lawyers making money is good because lots of other people make money out of that. So.
I appreciate it, Phil. Thank you very much.
All right.
Give him a big round of applause.
Thank you, guys.